There are quite a few stories, but my favorite, I'd have to say, is the World War II accordion. There was a fellow named Walter Makowitz. He lived in Bristol, Connecticut, and he was in Patton's 10th Armored Division. He was a tank crewman, and I ended up buying the family, well, his accordion from his family. Walter is gone now, but the family didn't want to hang on to it anymore, and so they sold it on eBay. I connected with the family, and I was buying the accordion, but I told them what I was doing with the museum and wanted some more of the backstory. So it turns out Walter was in a tank at the time in Germany, and they were moving into a town, and the American troops were just blowing up the place, and building after building. Well, one of the shells hit the side of a building, and the whole side of the building came down, cascaded down. But there on it, the desk, it exposed a desk and an accordion, a Hohner wooden-bodied accordion sitting there. Well, Walter yells out in the tank, "Stop the tank!" And everybody was stunned, and he just jumped out of the tank, no helmet, no body armor, ran into the building, grabbed the accordion because he played, and he wanted to have that to play for the troops. Threw it back into the tank, and at night when they'd stop, he'd take it out and play for the guys. They think even George Patton might have heard him, he might have sat and listened to him at some point. Famous World War II general. The thing that also was interesting with that story was that Walter was wounded later on in one of the battles, and I've got a piece of shrapnel that they took out of Walter. It's about, this long and a good 1.5 inches long. It's heavy, it's sharp. They gave it to me. The surgeons took it out of him and gave it to him as a souvenir. So we have that to go with the accordion. So yeah, it's an accordion, but you know the stories behind them. That's just the way it is with these things. They went with us everywhere, which is different than a piano or even a trumpet or a flute. You don't normally bring those with you, but the accordions traveled with us and traveled with people into incredible places, war zones, hospitals. They were there when people were born, married, died. They were in the middle of it.